So good morning, everyone. Am I audible, first of all? I can't hear anyone. Am I audible? Okay, yes, thank you. So good morning to each one and namaste. Today there is some connectivity issue and the internet, but our connection with the divine is still the same. So that connection is something which never fails, or that connection is something which never makes us feel that, oh my God, what am I going to do? There is always a way out. Continuing with our week of career, majority time when people say that I cannot move ahead in my career and there is a problem coming to me. So first of all, I want each one of you to write down that if your family, if money, if nothing was an issue in your life, what would you like to achieve? Where do you see yourself on your career graph? And I want each one to visualize it completely in clarity about it. When you write down in your journal, when you write down in your diary about it, I want each one of you to write it down very much in detail. For example, somebody says that I am doing a particular job, I have my office, I am selling this particular goods and all. So where exactly your office is located, how much is your turnover, how much is your income, visualize your own office, how have you decorated, have you won any awards for it? So like go in the depth of it. Now, the second thing, which is today's topic, and what we are going to ask is whether it is the business, whether it is your startup, whether it is your job that you are looking for. For example, in the job, you are looking for promotion, or you are looking at the business for the higher income. Once you decide what you want, I want each one of you then to ask this question: why do I deserve this? And write 10 points for yourself of not what others speak about you, but what you think about yourself and what you speak about yourself. Why are you deserving of earning that probably millions of dollars, or being an award winning author of a book, or being the internationally or globally you have reached, your work has reached there in any format? Whatever is the highest goal that you are setting for yourself for your career, you require to give 10 reasons for it. That why is it that you are the one who deserve to reach to that place? What efforts have you actually taken to reach to that place? And surprisingly, I always found in my clients that once they start writing it down, or once they start talking about it, majority of the time it boils down to that at some point they all believe that I don't deserve it. And there is a guilt factor attached to it. So that guilt factor doesn't allow them to move forward because subconscious mind does not understand it. Probably it is the guilt of not being able to pay attention to the family. Probably it is the fear of being very egoistic and their own soul's growth stopping. It can be any guilt that is your own limiting belief that you are holding on to. And only when you will be very convinced about that, why you deserve it, Why is it that you have that special quality for it, which probably you feel that somebody else doesn't have? And that's why from that 500 people in the office, you are the one, you are the chosen one who deserved that promotion. Or why do you believe that from millions who are in the same industry, you are the chosen one who do it something differently? That's why you deserve to reach to that place at your work. And when you will write down those 10 qualities of yours, that you are the only one, chosen one for that because of your quality A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And if you feel that, oh, I actually do not have this quality, because anybody who, for example, you say, I want to be the prime minister. Why are you deserving to be the prime minister? What qualities do you have? What work have you done that you believe that, oh, this is what I have done? This is what is something special in me. This is how I do, and not in an abstract form, in a very concrete form. So majority time people, like even when you ask them something as simple, what do you want in life? They say, oh, I want a very happy, peaceful, abundant life. Now, that is fine, but that's very abstract. What gives you happiness? What gives you abundance? What gives you peace? What would happen in your life where you feel it? If your happiness, peacefulness, and abundance is connected to others' behavior, that doesn't work. How do you create that in your reality? What are the steps that you have taken to create that into your everyday routine? And then I want each one to write down those steps. These are the steps I have taken. So just to give and make it easier for you all to understand, if I give my example, I started my journey as a homemaker. My graduation was BCom. I studied in a vernacular medium school. Majority of the time when I started my journey, my all entire clientele was coming with all the health issues, irrespective of whether I chose it as a career or not. I knew one thing. I am investing a major portion of my time into it and for my own growth. And that's what, as I said on day one, we define as a career. And I wish to give my 100% into it. So, what are the qualities that why do I deserve to be a good healer? Why should they come to me? What is it that I offer? And then I wrote down in my diary, if I have ever gone and visited any doctor, if I visited any healer, what qualities of their attracted me? Is that their knowledge? Is that their wisdom? Is that their compassion? Is that their it comes out in a very pure form? Or what are the things which put me off in others? So which I know that I must work on that. So the things which if I would have put somebody being very rude or somebody doing incomplete work, if they're not giving the right diagnosis, because probably my doctor gave me the right diagnosis and that worked for me. So I prepared two lists and asked myself, what is it that is still lacking in me? And I require to move ahead with that. Because once I work towards it, I know that now probably I'm deserving for it. I am having all those qualities in me. So that is the same thing I want today task each one to write down why do you deserve that, and whichever part of the quality that requires for you to deserving that, to have that, if something is missing, what are the action steps for it? How will you achieve that? So I hope this is clear to all. And to open up any subconscious blocks that each one of you may have, let me first do certain downloads for each one of you to clear that. Remember what we think, we immediately manifest it. I yesterday thought that daily theta healing had started with the thought process of 15 minutes, which as per Indian Standard Time could have extended for 20 minutes. And let me again go back to what intent I had set and I had started it with, so that it becomes easier for people to invest that 15-20 minutes time of their life to upgrade their own self to be the best version of themselves, and gradually it reached to 40 minutes, sometimes 1 hour. The minute even that thought went to the universe, today my internet only didn't work for me to be able to deliver. And trust me, that's what happens in our lives. We do not realize that what we create, the minute there is a thought in our mind, we create a reality. And that reality happens to teach us something of the life. That reality happens probably because that's the best thing, which is it has to work. Probably to move you out of the inhibitions that you may have. So just introspect today, at least for this one aspect of your life, of knowing and realizing why you deserve to have what you truly want to be. What is your dream growth in your career? And why do you actually deserve that? So let each one now close their eyes and take 3 deep breaths in. Connect to your breath. And as you connect to your breath, you are connecting to the divine wisdom. And now, as you're connected to the divine wisdom, ask yourself this question. Why am I the deserving one to fulfill and to reach to the point in my career which I define as growth and which is my dream to be able to reach there? The goals that I have set for myself. Why am I the one who is deserving for the same? In the absence of my voice, I want each one to think about it. And now I want you to ask that question to yourself. What is my worst fear if What I dream will actually happen to me. Identify your fear. If you actually get that, if there is anything which you see an imbalance or negative, what would that be? And now ask yourself this question: what is the best way for me to create this reality without the fear, as per the Creator's definition and perspective? Probably there are many others who have achieved that. What did they do different? How did they clear that roadblock? And commit to yourself to study more about what did they do different. So now, would you like to know what it feels like to allow yourself to get the intuitive guidance to clear the roadblocks towards your career growth? I know what it feels like to clear the roadblocks towards my career growth. Through Creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane of Creator of all that is, I know how to clear the roadblocks easily, effortlessly, and gently. I know that it is safe, it is possible for me to clear these roadblocks. And I know how to live my daily life, achieving and constantly progressing and growing in my career, in every day of my life, in every aspect of my life. I grow in my career. I know what it feels like to know that I'm deserving of growing in life. And I know how to allow myself to fulfill my goals and my dreams. It is safe and it is possible for me, and I'm deserving for this growth. I know what it feels like to move beyond any stagnation and inhibitions which is blocking me from growing. As I understand, the roadblocks are always only in my mind, and my mind created it. I now allow to surrender the roadblocks of my mind to the power of the divine wisdom which lies within me, and to let that divine wisdom and the higher intelligence guide me to move beyond it and to clear these roadblocks. As I know that I am a unique soul and I am born here with the power that made the entire universe, the wisdom that operates through each one of us, the wisdom of the divine and the intelligence of the universe. I now choose to connect to the divine wisdom, divine intelligence, and I allow myself to operate with the same. I know how to do that. It is safe, it is possible for me. And I'm deserving to create a new reality for myself. I choose to create this reality in my present. I take in the learnings of the past mistakes that I may have committed. I integrate my learning into my present. And without the fear and the worry of the future, I allow myself to be in complete alignment with my present and my now, and choose to operate with the same. I know how to do that through Creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane of creator of all that is, and that it is completely possible. Into every cell, fiber, tissue, molecule of each one's body, every area of your life, at all the fall level of your beliefs, for your highest and best in the highest and best possible way for you. Creator of all that is, it is commanded to instill these feelings into each one at the level of their readiness, in the language that their mind understands the best, for each one's highest and best, in the highest and best possible way for them. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Creator, instill these feelings into whoever says yes now and later while watching the video. Thank you. Passing unconditional love, light, and healing to each one now. As each one open their eyes, completely in integration and balance. So thank you all, and please write down your answers. Thank you for joining. See you all tomorrow, 9 o'clock, with lots of gratitude from Team Cesta. Thank you. Thank you so much.